In a recent Young India Referendum held in 50 universities from 7th February to 9th, students voiced strong dissatisfaction with the Modi-led central government. Following this, the Young India campaign released a 10-point charge sheet, highlighting major failures, including substantial fee hikes, unemployment concerns, assaults on minorities, and compromises on social and gender justice. Nationally, about 1 lakh votes were polled, with 88.33% opposing yearly fee hikes, 86% denouncing insufficient hostel and scholarship provisions, and 91% rejecting the unfulfilled promise of generating 2 crore jobs annually. Talking to media, student activists said, the resounding rejection by students indicates their discontent with divisive policies and corporate attacks on education and employment. The demand for accessible education and dignified employment reverberates loudly, signaling intolerance towards the erosion of public-funded higher education institutes, attacks on democratic spaces, and inaccessibility of education.
The fee hike, like for example, if you look at Bangalore University, even SC/ST students are paying about 26,000 a year, which is unusually high. This is happening because UGC is stopping providing grants because the central government is bringing in HEFA, Higher Education Funding Agency. So from a grant-based model, the central government is now pushing for a loan-based model, which means universities are going to take loans from HEFA, and who is going to repay these loans? The loans will be repaid by the students. The burden will be put on the students, which means that in, say, a university like Delhi University, they have seen 1,000-fold increase in fees. Lucknow University has seen 500% increase in their fees. So obviously students are angry. Students from marginalized backgrounds, be it the SC/ST students, OBC students or minority students, they are angry that government funded universities, central universities or state universities are now being ruined because of these changes that are being brought in by NEP. So in essence, we see that the Varna system is being brought back into fold if you're introducing NEP, FYUP or CUET. So this is the contribution of the 10 years of Modi government that we are seeing, and students and youth are rejecting this. We want education, we want good employment, we want dignity, we want quality education, and the policies of the BJP government is something that is not going to bring us this.
एक नेशनल कैंपेन है, ये देश भर में बहुत सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज में किया गया है। तो रेफरेंडम से यही निकला है कि स्टूडेंट्स बहुत ही डिसअपॉइंटेड है मोदी सरकार के परफॉर्मेंस से। ना उनको प्रॉपर सुविधा मिल रही है एजुकेशन की, हर जगह फी हाइक हो रही है, जिसके चलते उन लोगों को ड्रॉप आउट का भी बढ़ रहा है, ड्रॉप आउट एजुकेशन से। इसके साथ साथ रिजर्वेशन और हॉस्टल फैसिलिटीज़ का भी बहुत ज़्यादा ठीक ठाक पब्लिक फंडिंग नहीं आ रहा है उसमें, तो उससे भी बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है। लास्टली ये बहुत क्लियर कर दिया है यूथ ने कि मोदी सरकार ने जो 2 करोड़ जॉब्स का प्रॉमिस किया था हर साल, वो कुछ भी पूरा नहीं हुआ है। तो यही हाल है हमारे नौजवानों का। सब लोग पकौड़ा बनाएंगे तो खाएगा कौन, मुझे मालूम नहीं है। और यहाँ पे दूसरी बात भी है कि ये इसमें कोई डिग्निटी का सवाल ही नहीं आता है। डिग्निटी तभी जॉब में होता है जब जॉब में परमानेंसी रहता है, जब जॉब में हर साल इंक्रीमेंट होता है, जब ESI PF का सुविधा रहता है, जब लीव्स प्रॉपर्ली आते हैं, जब उन लोगों को 8 घंटा काम, 8 घंटा लीजर, 8 घंटा का रेस्ट मिलता है, तभी जाके एक जॉब डिग्निफाइड होता है। बेसिक जो लेबर राइट्स है, बेसिक जो लेबर पूरा यूनिवर्सल जो लेबर लॉज है, जो 100 साल का लेबर मूवमेंट से बना है, वो राइट्स अगर पूरा ना कर सकता है कोई सरकार, वो सरकार उस तरह के एम्प्लॉयमेंट को डिग्निफाइड एम्प्लॉयमेंट हम नहीं बोल सकते।
Last budget you are seeing in the 2024, what financial minister mentioned, in the education sector they are completely decreasing year by year, that what they are giving the priority. For example, in the professional students, they are actually decreased 22% of the budget amount, and school education 20% and higher education 17%. It means they are decreasing year by year in the education field, and they are actually approaching to the corporate. Because of that, we have to fund the schools from the corporate. We are raising about that what is the job, and they did not giving the fund to the UGC and they did not rise the. They every time we will talk about that communalization in the textbooks. We are actually against that all the things. Sir, we are giving one chartered demand. In that demand, we mentioned 10 demands. Whichever government will come next time, this is the student and youth demand in the overall nation.